Go live. You go live.
All right.
Hold on. Give me just 1 second. Give me just 1 second. How was that?
Nope.
Okay. I don't know why. Here it is. Did you just vanish? Are you washing? Are you taking a bath with your hands onto the Jasmine?
Yes.
Are you taking a bath with your hands
Shut
only?
up.
That's not nice.
I got some
Come
gummy
on.
bears.
All right. That sounds delicious and nutritious.
Nutrition.
No, it's not nutritious. Oh, you got a little tryout pack. Okay.
We got it's first Sunday, so our greeters give out bags to everyone who comes to church on first Sundays.
Oh, these new systems you guys have implemented since I left.
We serve dinner on fourth Sundays,
I don't like it.
goodie bags on first Sundays,
What kind of dinner?
dinner.
Dinner, 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 dinner. All right. I am trying. I am trying to. I am trying to fix this video. Every time I get on, there has been a bit of issue. Huh? I don't
What's the problem?
understand. There's no problem now. There's no problem. Just there's a problem. Just that's so stank. That
What?
is stank.
What a stink!
So let's talk about these little stars on your outfit. But it's giving star sir. Is it stars?
It's flowers.
Oh, they're flowers, like flower
They're
stars.
stowers.
Stars. Okay.
Yours, mine, stowers.
Yes. Hey, Cindy Graham. Everybody's getting a song tonight. It's been too long. Okay. Everybody's getting a
Been so
song.
long.
Oh, everybody. Huh?
Oh no, it's only 6 gummy bears in there.
That's okay. We only have 6 people on. Huh? You get a gummy bear. You get a gummy bear. All right. So I'm not gonna hold you long tonight. I'm serious because I'm. You already know. Okay. You already know why. Okay. The people don't need to know why. You already know why. Remember, it's God. And then you like to get on prayer lines at the end of the conversations. I'll be on.
Hush. Men ought to always.
Yeah, women too, but I just, all right. Um, so how was church?
Church was great.
That's the truth.
Yes.
Okay. Who preach?
Daddy did.
Daddy can preach.
And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Oh, he will reach. Huh?
Daddy preached for all y'all who watching and trying to see who.
Okay. Maybe I need to put a disclaimer on this episode. We will not be acknowledging any foolishness. Okay? Because there is none.
It
All
doesn't
things are
exist.
working together for the good of us. Boo, 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 boo. All right. And that's that on that. Okay. So Daddy preached. What he preached from? The book of who?
Don't ask me that.
All right.
I wasn't in there when he read the scripture.
Okay.
Don't ask me that. I don't know what scripture he came from. You know I be all over the place. I came in the middle, got in, got my amens in, and then
Don't
I have to
open
be back. Every Sunday night, my routine
it.
is to watch this entire service again.
Leave it open. I know. Just go to your room. No, I'm live. All right. Go to your room. Okay. So, Daddy,
Somebody gave
you
me
watch the playback. Is what you said.
I have to go watch the playback so I can get the first part of the message.
I was thinking about when we would come home from church and watch all of these services. YLC, New Zion Temple. That was when the letters was a little crooked on the wall behind what's his name? Elliot
Quentin.
Quentin. But they was having sweaty church. You hear me? You know, you till your edge come on. It was French fry light hot at church today. I don't know why. Because my tithes have been consistent. So I don't know.
I always think they tithes is the one that's paying for the
I got, and PK spoke directly. It was just me, him, and Shawnee back there. He said, "How you doing today?" I said, I'm good, PK. I feel so blessed. But I didn't tell him I was hot. And that was stressing me out. I had a crease in my eye shadow before I came. That's not okay. It's not okay. But yeah, it was French fry light hot today. I don't know why. And that tried to vex my praise a little bit. It didn't succeed. Huh? Because he's done it. You want to know what it is? You probably already know. You don't want to know.
I'm afraid.
So was it Independence Day at church today? I'm looking at you. I'm trying to the flowers on you.
First of all, it's first Sunday we wore black.
So what you got on?
I had to go to another service.
Oh, I didn't hear. What? Watch your tone.
Jeez Louise.
Also, you had sang down at the little shindig. I don't know who birthday. It wasn't Jesus' birthday, so it don't matter. But
Pastor Darius Harris.
I saw yourself. I said, "Oh, herself felt like your hair be cock-a-doodle-doodle and stuff." It was nice. It was nice. All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm not gonna be here long tonight. It's that's enough. Okay, that's enough. You don't know what happened at church today. You just know Daddy preached.
Maybe. I do know what happened. I just can't tell you where he preached from because I wasn't in there.
You know what? You know what I just realized? I'm glad this is a very informal setup because I had a whole mic for the situation of the night and I just forgot to put it on. So we finna test this out right now, okay? Breaker 1-1. You tell me if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
It sounds the same to me, so I don't know.
Oh, that's awesome. Let me turn me up. Said you keep on turning me up. Yeah. You can't hear me?
No, it doesn't sound different.
Oh, okay. That's fine. As long as you can hear me.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
I just plugged it in. I wanted to make sure you can hear me. Oh. Huh? All right.
Okay.
Hey,
Justin.
Hey, hi, Justin.
Oh, Auntie Paula came to church today.
I talked to her whenever I was there last. Daddy was on the phone with her.
Y'all Justin, our cousin. Okay. Auntie Paula came to church. Auntie Paula came today. She looked so good. I was so happy to see her.
You know, when I look at family members like Auntie Paula, I feel like there's hope for me because at that age to be shaped the way God created you to be shaped.
Auntie Paula fine as wine.
I feel like I might be on my way to good things, great things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, okay. So Justin, how was church for you today? How are you? Did you have church today? You probably had church today. Where you going?
Don't leave. Don't leave, Justin. He said it was amazing.
That's good. That's good to hear. Did y'all buck today?
Yes.
I cut a little step today on that.
We bucked today.
Y'all buck?
Yes.
Okay. What start? You started it.
I may or may have not been responsible for starting.
You know you been starting it.
We did.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna tell you who started it. Lonzie led Battlefield.
Really?
And Lonzie started it.
I don't know if I ever heard him sing.
Go back and Lonzy, Belinda texted me and said, "Hey, that young man who led that song, you need to put him up more often."
About Belinda. Belinda is the only trustee board we need. You know what I mean? That baby was sitting on pews and text you in service like you can fix it right then and there.
She sat in that corner and she took Giselle Clapper.
That thing, I need to order one of them because that thing came in clutch.
Giselle Clapper. And she was having church.
I can't. All right.
So yeah, Lonzy started it, so I'm not responsible. I just picked it up and.
Okay. You picked it up and from where? What did you do with it? From Battlefield?
I just raised it on up.
Lord, lift up some. Okay.
Just raise it up a little bit.
It was raised. You raised come on, raise the praise in this place.
Raise it.
He's risen, so raise the praise. That's really ugly. All right. Well, tell me something good that happened for you over the last, I don't know, since we've spoken publicly. Give me some good news.
Good news. He kept me.
What? What else he do?
Never left me.
What else he? What else he do?
He protected me.
He protect. Cause danger right there, but God said. Okay, what else he do? What else he do?
He provided.
Come on, cause it could have been me, huh?
That's yeah.
And the truth is, he's always making a way.
Always.
When there seems to be no way. Hey, Dion.
I actually think the ways are made.
Mm-hmm.
He just presents them
to the human eye
at the time that we need them.
No way, though.
Yeah.
So
he's not making them; they're made. He's just here's the way.
He has pre-made ways.
Yes.
And there's consistent presentation of the pre-made. First Lady Jazz, that'll go. That'll go. It's the stars on the dress. You can't tell me them not stars.
No. Fine.
All right. Is that all?
That was a lot.
He's a big God.
Yeah, that's you know, I have to focus on the little wins and the medium wins.
Medium. What do you consider a medium win?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Okay, I'll come back to you because I want the answer.
I'll come back to you.
I want the answer. And yeah, I want the answer. So you consider the other stuff small wins?
No, it's just no. Here's the thing. A win is a win, right? I don't know that I'm necessarily categorizing them myself. I just know as people, we have these things that are, oh, this was big and oh, this is small. Mm-hmm. So I'm just, kind of verbalizing
the people in
what's small, what's medium, and what's, whatever.
Okay. All right.
But I consider it a win that I'm not even kidding about this. I consider it a win when I make it a week without having to call an ambulance and go to the hospital.
That's the truth.
So that's the win. And to me, that's big. It was funny because last night I was thinking about 2020, the 2 times, and you were here, where Sid had to take me to the hospital because I passed out, didn't know at the time I had COVID. One time I was leaving here, and the other time was just I passed out. And
one of the times I was not there because you were so sick, I stayed with Auntie Patty to keep from being sick.
That is true. I forgot about that. But
then got sick.
Was reminded of that last night, how this could have been my 4-year anniversary of my memorial.
Uh-oh, don't do that. Whoa!
But God did it. just let me shift for a moment here, okay?
You got it. Just I didn't bring no tissue in here.
I'm not gonna do that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
Never
go,
mind.
go,
I'm
go.
not
No,
gonna
you
do
go. You go.
that.
You go.
No, because I don't wanna change the trajectory of the.
The trajectory is free will.
I just want to say this, okay? So I was in a service, a great service
Okay.
that I just came back from. That's why I, look like this.
Why you got on stars?
And there was a particular person up to do a specific thing on the program,
Mm-hmm.
something that should not have taken long.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all for when you get up and the Lord is, the oil's on you, the Lord's using you, whatever. So you may be up to do, I don't know, announcements, but the Lord really is, whatever. I'm all for that. Please. But sometimes it's self. And then when it turns into beating up on the people because they aren't responding the way that you would like them to,
Mm-hmm.
it shifts to something else, especially when what you're expecting from the people, we did it 15 minutes before you came out, but you were in the back. So you missed where we had a whole thing. And then you came out, you beating us up about not praising God. And then, okay. So then what happened was when the speaker got up, he said, "Hey, y'all don't have to look at me funny. I'm not the last guy that was up here that was beating y'all up for not." But he said, "You don't know people's mental state. You don't know if they're praising, sitting there praising, and it's not an outward show the way you." I mean, he read a man for filth in the first 3 minutes of him being up. And I just want us to be careful of beating people up when we get up in the service and to a mic.
Yeah.
Everybody's praise is different.
Yeah.
Everybody's mental state is different.
Yeah.
Everybody, you don't know what it took for them to get. Sometimes people literally just made it in there to sit down. That's all they have.
And they might not even realize they made it in there yet.
I'm here. That's all I have is I'm here, right? But if you, through your connection, do what it is you need to do,
Yeah.
if it's real, we will follow.
Yeah.
And that was just on my heart because it just happened. And I was very saddened. And the truth be told, while it was a lot, it got personal. And I'm really not trying to, that's why I was hesitant about saying this because I didn't want to do it. But it got personal because even while they were beating the people up, the person made eye contact with me with the microphone and did this.
Wait, okay.
This is a very true story, Tammy. This happened 30 minutes ago. I'm not even kidding.
You can't tell me stuff like that because I'll be wanting you to send me names and numbers.
No, I'm not. We're not doing that. I'm not going to tell you who it was.
Well,
I'm not even going to tell you what
yet.
church I was at. I'm not doing that. But what I want to say is there are many like that. And I've been to a lot of services where people get up and it's like, you ain't moved all night. Yeah. I literally can't. Yes. Or it makes me think about, our friend Will Johnson, Kevin Johnson. Yeah. Does that skit where the guy with the wheelchair, he's like, the Lord said you're going to walk today. And when he pulls the blanket off, the guy don't have no legs.
Yeah.
He can't.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we're all spiritual and it's not God.
Yeah.
The Lord said, get up. He didn't say that because he knows the state I'm in. He didn't tell you to tell me to get up. He told you to get up and do the offering and sit down. That's what he told you.
Yeah.
So do that. I've never been in a position where I've had to beg people to, as a worship leader, of course you ask people to clap your hands. You tell people you're free to stand, you're free to whatever, but it's not, you ain't moved all night and I don't know what, and I think sometimes we're sensitive to that even because of what we went through with Mama. And there were services where Mama didn't move all night, but she was sitting there really crying and praising God. But she couldn't. She literally couldn't. So it doesn't mean I'm not. I can't.
Yeah. Sometimes or I came here broken, but I'm giving church another chance. There are so many things.
Right. It could be a lot of things.
Spiritual vegetable. but I just came to the, to the ER of God to try to get.
You get up, do what it is you've been asked to do. And I think the other part too is when we have that Kojic training, I talk about this all the time, how that protocol is a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Because it teaches us order.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you go to other places and people are out of order, it just irks you. Like, just do what you were asked to do and have a seat. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
But anywho, that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
not say.
It's funny because there's that, and then there's the pet peeve I have with like people like force praise breaks and stuff, and then they won't sit down.
Yeah,
Like,
because we know when it's not real.
this place is dry as some of these heels coming in for pedicures, and y'all trying to force a praise.
Yeah, we know when
Now,
it's not.
now you out of breath, and I ain't feel nothing.
Yeah, you got some good cardio in maybe, but that's it.
Maybe, but you gonna eat the dinner after church plates. That's gonna get rid of that.
Yeah,
But it's funny
I
because
just
even when you were saying like I haven't gone to the ER all week, or I don't know why this week I was thinking about the amount of times that we would go to the ER with mama. Like in a week, in a week's time, we could easily have gone 3 times to the ER. And it sounds exaggerated. Like a lot of her journey sounds exaggerated because of her strength. The way she carry the mantle of like ministry and healing at the same time. It's just it's mind boggling to me sometimes when I think about like she had liver cancer and then came to church in a wheelchair. And like it just like and I know that ain't the only illness. I know other people have testimonies of other things, but I don't know why I was just thinking about that. Like mama used to be in and out of the emergency room a lot.
Mama would leave the
And
emergency room, come home and sleep for 2 hours, get up, shower, get dressed, and be at Sunday school.
if she went to sleep,
Right.
because
If she
sometimes
went to
she
sleep.
couldn't sleep.
Right.
So she would start getting ready for church.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I just think about those things and like her strength. I was talking to somebody about like how I feel a lot of times, social media is tricky. And the idea of transparency on social media is tricky because I probably am one of the most public private people you ever gonna see. But um it's hard to be completely transparent, I think, because people ain't nobody really gonna get you fully from your social media anyway. But I was telling somebody the other day, I feel like people see the strength in my struggle, so they just expect um not perfection, but like a certain level of help me because I'm having a brain fart. Um a certain demonstration of
Like,
strength I give off. It's almost like when I am vulnerable or when I am in the moment of
it's
brokenness,
shocking.
it's shocking. Yes. And hey, Jonathan, he told me I'm late for church. It's shocking. It's kind of like, well, you weren't in the emergency room last night. You was on FaceTime. I was in the emergency room last night, and then I went live. Like it's just
Mm-hmm.
like people don't, and
What type of crises, sees, plural, we face and then show up? What
dang,
type of crisis I've just had, and then I'm there for you.
dang,
And you're calling expecting me to be there for you, and 10 minutes before you called, I needed someone to be there for me.
yes,
But I don't
yes,
express that, or I don't, you know.
yes.
I went out with some friends yesterday for lunch, and it turned into snacks and
Ministry.
dinner, and we stayed there. So you know how we do with friends. We stayed there so long. But they
The
kind
hunger
of,
reactivates.
huh?
The hunger reactivates
Right.
when you say that.
They I'm using this term lightly, so I don't want anybody to take offense to this, right? But they kind of bullied me into like, they were like, we need you to let us be there for you.
That's hard, Jess. I don't know. It's so hard.
Whisper,
It's
where
so
did
hard.
y'all go eat?
I should have had Tammy on here. Tammy, listen, because I got an IOU for you anyway. But
They
yeah,
were
that
like,
is
you
hard.
need to
It's
let
hard.
us be there for you. Like, you carry everybody. You do everything for everybody. We can call Jazz. Everybody knows they can call Jazz. She's going to get it done. They call Jazz. She's going to come. She's going to sing. She's going to speak. She's going to coordinate the event. She's going to do the convention.
Yeah.
She's going to this. Then she's going to be at my baby's birthday party. Then she's going to, help my daughter, get scholarships. Whatever it is, right? But they were like, that's real. Like,
Tammy said, "Where y'all went to eat?"
Naibu wanted me to help her with the scholarships, but it's like, where are we able to be there for you? Like, you have to let us be there for you. And I know we're not addressing the foolishness, and I'm not, but this obviously has been one of the hardest seasons. And they were like, just let us, be there. So we talked for a while, and I need them to help me with that, with what that looks like, because we talk about a lot how we were raised to be independent almost to a fault. So it's really hard for us to call, ask for help. I'm in the house with a whole man, a man's man. Okay, been married to this man 14 years. And he will come downstairs and be like, why are you on a ladder doing whatever? Why would I call you when I could just get on the ladder and do it myself? Like,
the ladder's here. I'm here.
14 years in, I'm still, I didn't use you on Home Depot. I went to Home Depot and why did you do that? Like,
I am struggling with that dating, Jazz. And I don't know.
Work on it now, because I'm 14 years
old. I am working on it. And the truth is, I'm working on it. I don't have a choice. Because that voice of, so you going to do this yourself, or you going to let me, is very, it's not aggressive, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I just, I thank God that there's a soft girl era raising up in me. I guess that's what they call it. But I'm struggling.
But I'm just,
and I don't think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's mama.
It is. And one of mama's phrases, I just told Daddy this yesterday. We're the make it happen team. That was one of her phrases. We just make it happen, right?
Yeah.
So I've turned into the make it happen person. You need this? Okay, we're gonna make it happen. You need whatever it takes, we're gonna make it happen. So
and I think because she also put in us that we all we got. We kind of, we each other's best friend is how she would say it. She didn't say we all we got. She wasn't, teaching us social awkwardness, but
right.
You each other's best friend, right? I think the combination of that kind of makes you look within before you look without. Like, because you will look up and it ain't done. So let me just do it myself. And if Jazz can't help me, then that's cool. First of all, if she can't help me, it's almost like if God can't do it, it won't get done. So if she can't help me, then that's fine. I can just do it myself. And that's not even to say, because you got to cover all the bases. Daddy is a man's man. Daddy is a man's man. He gonna show up. He gonna be on the ladder before you gonna be on the ladder. Now, if he see you on the ladder, he probably gonna let you stay up there, and he gonna pick on you while you're up there and make sure you don't fall off. Yeah, but he is, and what she wasn't that way because he was not.
That's right.
There,
That's right.
She was that way when they met.
Yeah. And
I just think he ain't never really get rid of it.
So, yeah, and I feel like I'm repeating the cycle. Like, I'm being married to Stan for 50 years and still be getting on the ladder.
It is very difficult. And like, it's difficult for me to like be damsel in distress. Like, I just
like, don't help me. What are you doing? Why are you helping me?
I got it.
Yeah, like, ew, stop.
That makes you just.
Why are you helping me?
also, and I don't know if mama experienced this, I've experienced the echoes of your help. So like you helped me and then I heard it. So if you're gonna help me and I hear it, then don't help me.
Oh, that kind of. Okay. I got you. Yeah, don't.
I heard from somebody else how you helped me.
Yeah, don't do that.
I've heard from other people that somebody helped me that didn't. What? That never even happened. You can do it now though, but that never even happened. So it makes you kind of like INDEP. Like I don't need you. I'm gonna just do it myself. I'm gonna sit beside me. That again, it's toxic because even I was in the house with you.
Yes. And then when you tell me, I'm in the next room over, girl, come tell me you need whatever. Woo.
Yeah, yeah. But and what is it pride?
Possibly. I'm not even gonna
'Cause
say it's not. It may be.
I'm asking for myself, not for a friend, because I know it's something that I need to crucify in my, and not that my strength will ever be diminished in it.
Because that translates over into our relationship with God. I got this, God. I don't be having it though.
I don't have it, and I don't know how to
Don't
get
have
it.
it. And when I tell you this season is when he's put me in a, oh, you got this? Oh, okay. Let me see you got it. I don't have it. I need you to have it. And I need you to have it. Like,
I need you to have it by midnight because I ain't got it.
okay.
Yeah, Tammy said it is a form of pride.
Yeah. That's why I was like, possibly it's probably a form of pride. Listen,
Right.
you gotta, we all have work to do. We got
Yeah.
some work to, you brought up how many times we went to the ER possibly in a week. I remember even posting on holidays and being like, y'all enjoying barbecues with y'all family. I'm enjoying my family. We just all sitting around the hospital bed enjoying each other on 4th of July and, whatever. And I remember posting things like, she's still here. So I don't care that I am in the hospital. She's still here. But I said,
Hashtag God still healing cancer.
right. I said that to say, so you know this, but not a lot of people know this about me. I don't have the ring on my phone on, and it's been off now going on about 6 years. I just discovered why me hearing my phone ring is a trigger for me. Like I turned it off one day, like 6 years, and I never turned it back on. It doesn't even vibrate. It's a trigger for me. I just learned, but I just pieced together, like I just got the pieces put together as to why that happens now. So now this is something I got to talk to Miss Brittany about. Okay. That's my therapist, lady, y'all. It's triggering because my phone would ring several times a week in the midnight hour from Daddy saying, we're headed to Cleveland Clinic, meet us there. So now I have to probably do some type of something, EMDR or something, to go back, process that, and heal that, so I can turn the ring back on my phone, and it doesn't trigger me.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
But that's why we all need a little help. Sometimes you need a little help piecing those things together. And then when now that I know though, I'm responsible for making sure that I take care of that. It's not enough just to know, okay, now I know why I do that. Okay, so now let's heal that part and fix it. And it doesn't necessarily mean I'll ever turn my ring back on. But if I hear a phone ring, my heart won't start racing and I won't get tense and start sweating and like, Okay, what are we going to hospital for now? Mama's been gone now how many years? I should be able to hear my phone ring and be fine.
Does the amount of time she's been gone mean you should be able to hear your phone ring?
No, because the lie is time heals all wounds, and it doesn't. It creates
Intention.
infection if you don't treat it.
This is true. This is true. Clean it out. You're gonna have all kind of stuff. And infections stink. So you gonna think you all right, but we smell it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna dive into that, okay? All right. Well, all right.
What were we supposed to talk about?
I'm gonna when I guess I can say that now. When I find my notes for tonight's
Oh,
episode, I'm going to use them for our episode with Tammy. But I don't there it's just interesting to me how like you can be so strong and so weak at the same time. Cause again, in dating, I'm finding weaknesses that I'm like, ew, that's wrong with me. Yuck. But it is. And I just considered myself to have such a high tolerance of pain for pain because I've heard that all my life. It's been my thing all my life, but it's so toxic, and it has allowed me to kind of dismiss what I feel. Like the tolerance for physical pain has spilled over into tolerance for emotional pain.
and tolerance doesn't mean that you should accept it.
Yes, because I shouldn't do gigs with migraines. I should not be going and I shouldn't be working through panic attacks. I shouldn't be having panic attacks. I shouldn't be working through panic attacks. So just sitting in those moments of like, why am I weak here, God? And then how we got here? Nobody's supposed to be here. I'm finding new triggers, discovering new triggers, and relationships are mirrored, and I'm there have been some things unzipped before my eyes that I did not know was wrong with me or bothered me,
Relationships
and
will
it
do that.
bothers
Hmm.
me like bad. So, all right.
Yep. Relationships will do
So, let
that.
me ask, is there one particular scripture you've been pulling on to kind of guide you through this season?
Philippians 4 and 8.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. Because, like, so that's already like one of my favorite scriptures. But you know
Mhm.
how scriptures hit you different when you hit different seasons?
Mhm.
And I have not been able to be in control of my thoughts. Like, I'll be, oh, hallelujah, bless the Lord. And the very next second be like, let me tell you something. If the thought, okay? So I have to keep that, like I have it written. I have to keep it in the forefront of my mind because I have to tell myself what to think on because my thoughts start to seep into my heart and my spirit. And when that stuff settles in here, it's
Mhm.
heavy.
Mhm.
And I can't,
Yeah.
I can't. So
Yeah.
I've been, nope,
Did it.
nope, nope, nope. And I'm just going to be honest with you. Now I'm doing it myself. But when you had the Holy Ghost for real, he was doing it first. I was thinking
Mm.
stuff and he was, and I'm not kidding. I'm talking about literally, Like he was like, first of all, don't be telling me what to.
You're not the boss of me,
Not the
God.
boss of me.
You,
Holy
you didn't
Spirit,
create the heavens and the earth and me
yo,
and these stars on my
tell
dress.
me what to do. But
Yeah.
now it's me. Like it's me. Like consciously telling myself, don't think that, don't go down that, don't even. And when I tell you I have been feeling much better physically, mentally, emotionally, because I have been more in control of my thought process. But that
Yeah.
Philippians 4:8, I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it. I also feel like that's one of the reasons. I feel like there are many, but that's one of the reasons I'm also not a gossiper.
Mm.
Because I don't let my mind go to other people's business.
It don't matter. It don't be mattering to us
Yeah, I
either.
don't care. But I don't even let my mind go there. So
Yeah. Yeah. And that's not to say because you know I visit other people's business. It has visited. I'm serious. Like I'm not like so far removed that I don't see what's happening. But I don't change my address.
yeah, I don't stay there.
Your business ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I know it's happening, and because I know it's happening, a lot of times it helps me to know how to maneuver. But I'm not gonna make your house my home. Not gonna do that. That's as for you and your house, you do what you want. But as for me and mine, huh? I told somebody today because they was asking about somebody. I say, baby, that is not my LLC, and she was laughing. So I I have no business there. No S corp. No, I have no. I don't. I couldn't tell you. Now, if you really want to know that bad, they're available. Go ask them. The fact that you asked me means it really probably ain't got nothing to do with you either. So, but it's that seems to be a difficult thing
It is very difficult for people to
for
do
some
that.
people.
Yeah, for some people to mind their business. And
And I always go back to like I think because we've always had to share our business and we know the downside of not tending to your business that we pay more attention to our business, our own business than others cuz only what I do for Christ is going to matter. He not gonna ask me about you as much as he know I love you and he gave me you so he know what this is. He not gonna say, well, what did Jazz do? So there's that too. But yeah, all right. Okay, is there
a what?
a song that you pull on in this season? Jonathan laughing at that's not my LLC. It's not Jonathan, it's not my LLC. It's not my business.
So sometimes I feel like I am a 86-year-old woman, like on the inside, like way down deep in there.
Because of the stars on the dress?
Shut up. So,
Oh,
um, because no, because like I will the songs that come to me in the times that I need to really get through, like the worship part of me. That's one part. But I'm talking about like when I really need. Shut up, Jonathan. When I really
he can't talk.
when I really need whatever, I'm talking about old stuff comes to me. So let me tell you the song I had been singing for the last week.
We're gonna switch because I got some too. Go ahead.
There is danger walking in the dark.
Dang. Danger! Huh? Get on the
I don't
floor.
even know where that came from,
Yeah.
right? But I mean, just randomly, I'll be in the car in the Walmart. There's danger walking in the dark, and I'm like, where's this coming from? Right?
That's also how you've been able to tap into because you be throwing them little pieces. That's how the service shifts. You be throwing them little pieces in it. Okay.
Girl. So, hey, Greg. So
I ain't Gregomas.
I don't, and the thing is, while the premise of that song is, salvation, come out from among them and be ye separate, right? There's so many more aspects to that, right?
Yeah.
Because you can have dark thoughts.
Yes.
You can have areas that we were just talking about of your heart and your mind and your emotions that you neglect, so you don't shine the light on them, so they're dark.
Yeah.
Darkness doesn't necessarily mean evil in every sense, but it can mean unattended to. Right? So if you have a room in your house that you never clean, never dust, never whatever, it's not evil, but it's unattended to.
It is dusty. And
so then when it's time to use it, it's not prepared to be used because it's unattended to, and there is danger walking in the dark.
I need a minute.
Just saying.
Darkness can mean unattended to. Okay. All right. So again, while not acknowledging any foolishness and acknowledging it at the same time, you know, maybe I should dedicate this episode to Mama because she did put a lot of beautiful things in us, and I feel like I've talked about this before. Like, I have a lot of grace for people, and maybe more than shut up, maybe more than I should, but I do have a lot of grace, and with that, I feel like I find myself now thanking God for it because it has allowed for me to help people help themselves. And it's allowed for me to express a love that some may have never experienced, or so there are benefits. It needs to be coupled with discernment or whatever, but I feel like I've learned some of the grace from Mama, right? Watching her maneuver through people and all of those things. um so while praying about this situation, that in this season, and all of the things, all of the tactics, all of the antics, I would sing before I pray. Get right with God, Mama song, and do it now. Get right with God. He will show you how. Down at the cross, where He shed His blood. Get right with God. Get right with God. And she'll say, "You ought to get right with God." And because I prayed that, I would sing that and then pray for them. It also makes me make sure I'm getting right with God. Because if I'm praying from a place of disgust, or I'm praying from a place of vengeance, or I'm praying from a dark place, God ain't gonna honor that.
Right.
You're wasting words. Right. If I'm fasting with these things on, you need to eat. So it's like it's a two-way mirror, or two-way street. You gotta look at them and pray that God, there's grace and all of those things, but it's also made me evaluate some ugly parts of me.
Yeah.
That yeah. But those songs that also, while life is still lifing through this season, right? I've pulled on a Mama song with every promise in the book is mine. Every chapter, every verse, every line. I am standing on His promise. His promise is divine. Every promise in the book is mine. Sympathy. But those songs, like, I wanted her to be quiet so bad when she just break out with those songs in the middle of the book. Mama, what you talk about? Mama Lena made sausages. I'm trying to get that
piece of bites.
Right. Holding up service. Nilka got some gummy bears for me. No, but now they ring in my head, and in the most relatable and timely ways. I'm very grateful that those things are there. So yes, while I do love Maverick City and I do love some Melvin Crispell,
Mm-hmm.
them Iris Elaine numbers. I don't know who wrote them originally, but it don't matter because she sang it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, have really pulled me through. So is that the only is well? I think you named the song, but is that one of the most? Is that a frequent flyer or is just one of the most recent?
I think probably a little bit of both. Definitely one of the most recent.
Okay.
Um, but it comes up periodically, like, and like I said, not just danger in the sense of, you need to be saved, but sometimes lyrics for songs come alive in different ways, and that's just one of the ways that it's been coming alive.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. Um, I thank you for a lot of things. I thank you for a lot of things. And I think I tell you often that I am grateful, but I am grateful for you for um just the way you kind of jazz through the world. You are a lot of things to a lot of people, but that doesn't take away from who you are to me. And I'm grateful that you have been designed with the balance um, to handle it all. That life hasn't thrown your equilibrium off, and you haven't had situational vertigo to where you can't handle all of it. But I am grateful, and I don't know if you got to this part, but let me ask you what was your resolve, or what was your friend's resolve in allowing them to help you?
I don't know.
Because I need it.
I don't know that we got to a resolve. I just told them, just I need help with you all helping me, if that makes sense. Like I need the, hey, you know, let me be, or let me do, or let me, or I know you're not okay, or I got one friend that and I'm gonna go and say her name. That's when Nello will call me and be like, Jazz, and she doesn't live here. She's gone. She'll be like, Jazz, you're not okay. And I
Let me
haven't
just
talked
say
to
this.
Nelly in a month, right? And she'll come, you're not okay. Girl, how you know I'm
It
not okay? You're
it pays to have friends that pray.
yes.
We can't take that for granted.
Yes.
I love my friends that ain't all the way in Jesus' face, right? But I love those that can tap
Mm-hmm.
in and can see in the spirit realm when I'm on my face
Mm-hmm.
and it ain't because of prayer.
Mm-hmm.
It pays to have friends to know that know
Yeah.
God. And I mean know him. I don't mean know of him. Not no Easter friends. Go see him on
Yeah.
Easter and Christmas. No.
And
And I thank God for
yeah,
Nelly.
she's definitely an underrated gift.
Yes.
100%
Yes.
an underrated gift, but I love her to life. She knows I'll pop up in Port St. Lucie at any moment. She'll pop up down here at any moment. And
Yeah.
yeah, and there are a few. I have a few, but Nelly's one of those consistent ones. She will keep calling. If I don't answer her text, she will keep calling until I answer. And but I think it it's the resolve was just you all help me help you, if that makes sense. Like, just if you see it, like they say at the airport, if you see something, say something, right?
That's go ahead.
If you
Yes.
see something, say something. Because while I'm navigating through this path and even this season, I may need a little nudge to say, you don't have to this week be everything to everybody, whatever. I was watching something where this woman took the time to check in with every entity of her life. So she sat down with her husband and said, how could I have been a better wife this week? She sat down with her children. How could I have been a better mother this week? Her boss. How could I have been a better employee this week?
I'm not asking them that.
But, you know, every entity asked Mama, how could I have been a better daughter this week? Those types of things, right? And it was just to show that while we may think that we are doing a great job, and you may very well be doing a great job, but there still may be some areas in which you are not aware of that you can improve upon, and it can help those relationships around you with just checking in. So I think I need to do a better job of that, not just with friends, with family, checking in, but allowing people to be there for me. It's just one of those things that we weren't wired to do. And it's something that we have to actively work on. Ebony's in here. She knows too. She'll call me all the time. What can I do for you? Nothing. Knowing good and well when I hang up the phone with her, I got 15 things sitting on my desk right now that need to be done.
I think for me, I be feeling like my stuff too big. And I don't know, like it almost feels like that. Maybe because I've witnessed our parents be asked inconsiderate things. Maybe that's what it is. Is that pride too? I don't really think that's pride.
No, that's trauma. That's a trauma response. It's a trauma response because we were on the receiving end of inconsideration so much, we don't want to give inconsideration. That's not pride. That's a trauma response.
And inconvenience. Yeah. So it's almost like if I think this is going to inconvenience you, I'd rather be out. You put whatever words you want before out, but I'd rather be out than.
Yeah, that's a true. I mean, inconvenience. It can come from a place of pride when you put it like that, but that's more of a trauma response for us than anything else because we were so many times inconvenienced and whatever else. As you know, growing up or whatever. Yeah. That's I saw this, so I'm never going to be this. Yeah. That's what that is.
Yeah. But I guess I feel like at the end of the day, being aware of it is step number A. And I guess being intentional about healing it is as important as well.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you what would you tell me as far as letting people in, but I think in listening to you, I don't know what that looks like, Jazz. I don't know what that looks like. I struggle with here are my problems. Help me. I struggle with that big time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, what's wrong? Stuff.
I think too, all of us because we've experienced so much, we also have trust issues.
Yeah, trust trauma. When I was watching Not Your Typical the other day, when I was watching Not Your Typical the other day, I heard First Lady Shawnee say, I'm sorry. I heard First Lady Shawnee say that she has trust trauma. Uh-huh. And that stuck with me more than anything else. Uh-huh. So I know that's the biggest part for me. And I'm trying to like actively work through the trust trauma.
Yeah. I think that's a part of it as well. I'm not necessarily sure that that's a part that Mama passed down. I just think with what we have experienced just being PKs for the last 30 some odd years, we have
PKs and BKs because the BK we couldn't have it our way.
In every sense of the word that you can imagine, we've been betrayed in every sense of the word. So we got trust issues. Yeah. So it's also difficult to just kind of lay it all out there for people. Yeah. I don't know that trust. I don't know that I have trust issues with my friends. I'm not saying that, so I don't want that to be
No,
misconstrued
no,
because
no, no.
that's not what I'm saying. But I know
Yeah.
that sometimes people who have genuine hearts and want to genuinely help, it can be difficult to release certain areas to them as well.
Yeah.
Especially in
Yeah.
ministry, it can be
Yeah.
difficult to do that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
But truthfully, I've been leaning more so on all things and working together. All of the things, the good, the bad, all of them are working together for my good. And I got to hold on to that. The trauma,
Mm,
the trust trauma,
mm.
all of those things.
Yeah. And
So,
in a lot of
yeah,
cases, your biggest areas of trauma are to be your most effective areas of ministry.
that part, that part. Because now that I can identify it, I can guide you through it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I can guide you from my triumph, if that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. So yeah. All right. I love you so much.
I love you too.
I appreciate your ways.
Doodly
And
bug.
we will be we will be back for more of this. I'm gonna let you go and Laverne is on green. Hi. And we will be back third Sunday night. After church. Same time, same place. I don't know if you'll be back, but I'll be back. Um,
I'm always here, so who knows?
yes. Can you see in the chat?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, talking with us, chatting with us, chilling with us, and I will see you all later. I'm signing off.
All right. Bye.